Hey guys, Luke here, and we're here to preview round 24 Sunday afternoon football. So we've got 3 games here. We've got the Warriors taking on the Roosters, Sharks versus the Raiders, and the Dragons versus Titans. Now the reason that there's 3 games is because the Warriors are playing, so they can play early in the morning. So I think it says midday here, but I think that might be New Zealand time, so 10 PM maybe? I don't know what time it is. It probably most likely is the midday kickoff for Australia, but whatever. Ignore all that. Let's get straight into the lineups. We've got Tompkins, Fusatua, Hurrell, Lamarte, Vadavai, Townsend, Johnson, Lillyman, Lulalai, Madalino, Henry, Mannering, and Ikahifo. And the bench is Mateo, Matagi, Lassie, Friend, Bakuya, Rapira, and Peiru. We've got the Roosters lineup. It's as follows: Minicello, Tupu, Jennings, Kenny-Dowell, Tuivasa-Sheck, Maloney, Pearce, Aurea Hargreaves, Orbison, Moa, Cordner, Guerra, and Nuasala. And the bench is Casti, Louis, Napa, Evans, and Hastings. Now, Hastings will not play. If he does, there's something wrong with the Roosters. He's not up to scratch as of yet. I'm not saying he never will be, just not right now. Now, how can I see this game playing out? The Warriors at home. I think they might pick this one up. I mean, I can see reasons for both teams winning. But Warriors at home are like a whole different side. I'm not saying that they don't ever lose. Just look, the Bulldogs beat them twice this year. They can lose at home, but in the ladder they're situated like at the bottom half of top 8. But when they're at home, they become like a top 4 side. So it's hard to judge the Warriors. So hot and cold. I'm not sure how I feel about Lulalai at hooker, but I guess they want him in the side. I thought the logical move would be move Townsend out of the side and put Lulalai there and have Friend at hooker, but they're not doing that. Roosters on the other hand, they're a well-oiled machine. They're pretty consistent. Daniel Tupou's back. He played last week, but yeah, he's back. So the only person they're missing is Sonny Bill, really, and he is a big plus for them. Their team goes from about a 7 to a 9. If you were going to rate the side, like the side is pretty good as it is, but Sonny Bill is just the missing factor for them at the moment, and I suspect that when he comes back in, they'll hit some pretty good form. They have been winning games, but so you can't take that away from them, but they haven't been outstanding. They haven't been up to the standards from last year, but it's pretty hard to back up last year's efforts. So actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to go with the Roosters 1 to 12. I can see Warriors starting off fast and then shooting themselves in the foot and losing this. We're going to go into the Sharks vs Raiders now. So here's the lineup for the Sharks. Got Gordon, Fecky, Wright, Latelli, Holmes, Brown, Robson, Robinson, Leacher, Pryor, Huntington, Tupou, Gallen, and the bench is Politoni, Rokika, Sopawaga, Ashford, and Massima. He'll probably drop off the bench. Then we got the Raiders side with Whiten, Tupou, Croker, Hawkins, Lee, Milford, McCrone, Boyd, Buttress, Tills, Papali, Kennedy, and Edwards. And the bench of Cornish, McKilrick, O'Donnell, and Vaughan. Now, this is kind of a team between... this is a match between the two crippled sides. Both sides have been destroyed by injuries. Hopefully that comment didn't offend anybody, but let's be honest, both sides are... got a well below average side, reserve grade standard, some would say. Obviously there's a few good players spread out amongst the team. We got the Gallen, he's an alright player. Leach is pretty decent. Gordon's a good player. We all know Milford's pretty dangerous. Papali's good, but for the most part a reserve grade standard sides. Sorry to offend any Sharks or Raiders fans, but it's the truth. I think you be honest with yourself, the team's not that great. Jack Whiten at fullback, it's maybe a good move. He has played a little bit of 5'8". I don't think he's very successful there, but that was due to his kicking game and all that sort of stuff. His running game was alright. Maybe at fullback this might be his position, who knows. I'm not sure they know exactly what his position is. They play him in the centres, but Ricky Stewart seems to think that he's more than a centre, so we'll get to see what he's made of at fullback. And that's due to the expense of Rapana, who's injured. Milford, I thought the logical thing would be move Milford to fullback, Cornish to 5'8", and have Whiten in the centre still, but obviously Ricky Stewart thinks otherwise. But yeah, this probably be a terrible game. Actually, to be honest, it'll probably end up being one of the better games. Usually the two terrible sides end up putting an entertaining game out. Leacher hasn't been... He gets named at hooker, starting hooker every week, but ends up on the bench, so it'll be interesting to see if he starts. Yeah, it's hard to pick a winner between these two. I think I'm going to go with Cronulla just because they got a few more star players in the side. Gallen, Heinenton's a decent player, Tupou's an experienced player. Yeah, but I can see a reason for both sides winning. And then we go into the last game, which is the Dragons versus the Titans at Win Jubilee Oval, 3 PM kickoff. So we're going to go to the Dragons lineup. We've got Gerard Beale, Morris, Dugan, Matty Atia, Nightingale, Woodop, Marshall, Cooper, Rain, DeBellin, Armour, Thompson and Merrin. The bench is Frizzell, Matthews, Stockwell, Stanley and Harrison. Go to the Titans lineup. We've got Zillman, Lower, Roberts, Takarangi, Anthony Don, Caesar, Mortimer, Bailey, Falloon, Douglas, Minicello, Miles and Bird. And their bench is White, Ione, Nelson, Carter and Kingston. Personally, I can see Dragons winning this one. For obvious reasons. Dragons, you look at their lineup and you say overall they have a better lineup. Probably the halves pairing is better, fullbacks better, centres are better, wingers are better. Forwards, you can give or take a few. Obviously you got Bird, Miles, the standout players, but the rest of the side I think are pretty overrated. Douglas goes good as well. Bailey's getting old, Falloon's not that great. Minicello is a bit he's not overrated, but he's a lot of errors in him. The Dragons forwards are by no means a top 4 pack, but I think they can do enough to cover. Well, the backs have enough to cover for them, I should say. Also, the Titans bench isn't very good. Not saying the Dragons isn't either, but Frizzell's decent. Matthews is okay. But yeah, the game's going to be won in the backs for the Dragons, I believe. James Roberts is a great player, but he does have a brain explosion in him. We saw last week how fast he is. Maybe I think they should give him a chance at fullback because I don't think Zillman has it anymore. Too many injuries. Maybe he's a better chance. He's a better spot. His spot should be in the centres right now. You don't need as much speed, and I just think Roberts gets wasted there. He needs to have the ball. And maybe I don't know how Dugan will go up against him if he's up against him. Also, Takarangi, I've shit on him in the past, but apparently Titans fans are big fans of him, so there must be a reason for it, so I'll leave it at that. But yeah, Bird and Miles need to step up as well as Douglas. They need to be if Titans have any chance, they need to step up and lead the team around. So, but yeah, I'm expecting a Dragons win 13+. But that's all I've got to say. I'd like to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And yeah, check out my other previews. Bye guys.